Step outside on a quiet night. Let the city lights fade behind you and lift your eyes to the dark sky. At first, you see a handful of stars scattered like diamonds on black velvet. But the longer you stare, the more you notice. The faint glow of distant galaxies, the flicker of ancient starlight. And in that moment, you realize the universe is far bigger than our minds can truly grasp. Those tiny points of light are not small at all. Each one is a sun, many of them much larger than ours. Some are so massive that millions of Earths could fit inside. Suddenly, our planet feels impossibly small, like a single grain of sand lying somewhere in an endless desert. Scientists tell us that everything we can see, planets, stars, galaxies, even ourselves, makes up less than 5% of the universe. The other 95% is invisible. Dark matter and dark energy, mysterious forces that shape the cosmos but remain hidden from our eyes. Imagine it. Most of the universe is made of something we can't even see. The sun and beyond. Take our sun, for example. It's so big that 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. Yet, in the grand scale of the universe, the sun is ordinary, just one among 100 billion stars in the Milky Way. And our galaxy is just one among at least 100 billion others scattered across space. When we gaze at the stars, we're not looking at how they are today. We're looking back in time. The light from the brightest stars may have left them thousands or even millions of years ago. By the time it reaches Earth, the star itself may have already changed, or even died. Every night, sky is a window into the deep past of the universe. Worlds unlike ours. The planets of our solar system each tell their own story. Saturn, wrapped in shimmering rings, is so light it could float in water. Mars glows red because its soil is rich with rust. Venus, blanketed in thick carbon dioxide clouds, burns hotter than any planet, hotter even than Mercury, which sits closest to the sun. Gravity shapes everything. On Earth, you might jump a foot or two. On Mars, you'd float 3 feet into the air. On the Moon, you could leap 10 feet like a slow-motion superhero. But try the same on Jupiter, and you wouldn't leave the ground at all. Imagine standing on Neptune looking up at its giant moon, Triton. Unlike Earth's moon, Triton orbits backward against Neptune's spin, a silent cosmic dance unlike anything else in our solar system. The strange and the extreme. Some corners of space push imagination to its limits. A neutron star, the remnant of a collapsed sun, is so dense that a single teaspoon of it would weigh as much as all the people on Earth combined. Black holes twist reality itself, pulling in anything that comes too close. Even light cannot escape. And then, there's a planet called 55 Cancri E, about 40 light-years away. Scientists believe it's made mostly of diamond. Entire worlds stranger than anything on Earth exist out there, waiting to be discovered. On Jupiter, a storm called the Great Red Spot has been raging for centuries, large enough to swallow 2 Earths whole. On Mars, a volcano named Olympus Mons towers 3 times higher than Mount Everest. The scale of these alien landscapes makes our tallest mountains and fiercest storms seem small. Our close neighbor, the moon closer to home, the moon carries its own secrets. The footprints left by Apollo astronauts still remain, untouched for decades. With no wind or water to erase them, they'll stay there for millions of years. Recently, India's Chandrayaan rover added its own mark. Tracks etched into the lunar dust that print the name of its space agency and the Ashoka Chakra, a national symbol. Those symbols may outlast civilizations here on Earth. Every year, the moon drifts farther away from us, about 1.5 inches. Millions of years from now, it will look smaller in the sky, and solar eclipses, as we know them, will no longer exist. Life in orbit. Above us, the International Space Station orbits Earth every 92 minutes, racing at more than 17,000 miles an hour. From the ground, it appears like a bright star gliding silently across the night sky. It is not only the largest human-made object in space, but also one of the most expensive. Built piece by piece in orbit, it's a symbol of human cooperation and ambition. Inside, astronauts live and work in weightlessness. Their bodies change in strange ways. Without Earth's gravity, their spines stretch, and they grow about 2 inches taller. But some things simply don't work the same. You can't whistle in space. You can't cry the same way. Tears cling to your eyes instead of falling. You can't even burp or fart, because without gravity, gas and liquid don't separate in your stomach. Space rewrites the rules of being human. The mystery continues. Every 18 days, somewhere in the Milky Way, a new star is born. Our galaxy itself is alive, constantly changing. Millions of years from now, the Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy in a breathtaking cosmic event. And still, mysteries remain. In 1977, scientists detected a strange, powerful radio signal from space. It lasted just 72 seconds, and then it was gone. To this day, no one knows where it came from. They call it the wow signal. In the end, we know so little. Space is vast, beautiful, and humbling. Our Earth is a fragile blue world, orbiting an ordinary star in an extraordinary universe. And every time we look up at the night sky, we are reminded we are part of something far greater than ourselves. The search for life. One question haunts us more than any other. Are we alone? Astronomers have discovered thousands of planets beyond our solar system. Some are Earth-like, some are water worlds, and some orbit in the habitable zone. Not too hot, not too cold, just right for life. Every year, new signals reach us from the depths of space. Most are natural. But what if, one day, a signal is not? What if someone out there is trying to talk back? The infinite unknown. We've only just begun exploring the universe. Our spacecraft have barely touched the edges of our solar system. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, is now more than 14 billion miles away. It carries with it the golden record, a message from humanity, music, greetings in 55 languages, and sounds of our planet. A time capsule, drifting through the stars, waiting to be found. Someday, another civilization may discover it, and for the first time, they will know we were here. The universe is not empty. It is alive, with stars being born, galaxies colliding, black holes spinning, and mysteries waiting to be solved. And in all that vastness, here we are, a small species on a small planet, daring to ask the biggest questions. The more we learn about space, the more we realize this is not just the story of the universe. It's our story. The story of where we came from, where we are, and where we are destined to go.